Yo, what is up everyone? Welcome back to the channel today. I know it's been a minute, but took some time off. We're back though. And you know what else is almost back? The Premier League's almost back. Yes guys, Premier League 2023-2024 is almost here. I've been waiting for it the whole summer. Really excited, a lot of transfer news out there. Chelsea's still doing business, but we've brought in a ton of great signings. Can't even see the logo, but come on. I'm just hoping for a better year than last year, Like 12th is just embarrassing, depressing, all of it. Last year was brutal, man. So if we can just do better, let's be honest, it can't get much worse. So hopefully Pochettino's the man, right? All right, but we have the 20 teams here for the Premier League. We got Luton Town, who got promoted. Burnley, who got promoted. And who was the last one? Sheffield United is back in the Prem. The boys. So, we're just going to go through the tier list. Last year, if you guys haven't seen that video, make sure to go check it out. But it wasn't too good. I think I can do better. It's going to be an interesting year. There's a lot of good teams now. A lot of people made some really good signings. Arsenal's been busy. United's been busy. City just brought in Gvardiol. Liverpool freaking brought in Szoboszlai. Like that signing just broke my heart. Being a fellow Hungarian and seeing our star boy go to Liverpool is just hideous. I feel like we should start bottom to top. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Newcastle was kind of active. They did make a few signings, I think. They're doing all right. Chelsea obviously won the Premier League Summer Series, so we're looking pretty good, pretty confident. But obviously, the real thing's different. So let's do this thing. Who do I think is going to get relegated? I can't lie. The three teams that came up have a very good chance of going down. I remember Bournemouth was around the bottom last year, so let's just drag them down already. I'm not saying they're getting relegated yet, but I just don't have a lot of hope for them. Let's just bring all like the, kind of bottom place teams to the depths real quick. I'll take West Ham out, even though they're not too much of a heavy hitter team. But I remember when Everton was good, man. Not good, but not as down bad as they are now. It's sad. Brentford, Villa. Villa's been cooking, actually. I was about to say, their new little badge thing's throwing me off. Same with Burnley. Their badge is really throwing me off, but let's be honest, Burnley's not going to be doing too much this season. They'll probably stay 7th, honestly. Just kidding. Do we really think Newcastle is going to run it back like they did last year? I mean, Eddie Howe is the man right now, but do we really think they're just going to be able to pull off back-to-back years of top 4 performance? I don't know. Okay, bottom of the table. Wolves honestly have a really good chance of going down. I don't know if they made any signings, but last year they just weren't really doing too hot, were they? So they actually got a good chance of going down. I'm not going to say 20th though. I'm kind of thinking, 20th is tough. Who do I think is going to get 20th place? Who got it last year? I can't think. Okay. In 20th place this season, I am going to go with... We're going to go Luton Town. It's the first time back in the Prem in a while. But I just don't see it. Not happening. Kind of thinking Burnley or Sheffield. I'm kind of thinking Burnley could join them, maybe. I think Burnley did win the championship last year, if I'm not mistaken. Oh yeah, no, they have Vincent Kompany as their coach. Actually, no, we'll keep him out. We're going to say Sheffield's going back down. Unlucky Sheffield. And Bournemouth? Maybe something like that. But Burnley really getting 14th? Is that possible? Oh my goodness. Forgot how difficult this was. I think we're going to keep the bottom 3. think that's pretty good. I don't really know if Bournemouth's made any signings, and I don't really think they have. So I think they're going to be pretty poor next year. Forest, they've made millions of signings, but they just can't really seem to get together. And, actually, I think Gibbs White is staying, but if Gibbs White doesn't stay, it's looking real bad for him. Brentford stays third. I kind of like the way it's looking right now. I might switch these two. There you go. Everton 15th, Wolverhampton 16th, Burnley 14th. Brentford honestly could stay 13th. Thomas Frank, he's always a class coach, but hopefully they don't do as well as they did last year. They don't have Ivan Toney. They don't have Ivan Toney for 6 months or something. So could be interesting. West Ham being up here is kind of crazy. 12th for West Ham. I don't really see that happening. Especially they got rid of Declan. No Declan will be interesting. I actually might bring West Ham down a little bit. Maybe there. But then... No. I think Vincent Kompany could cook with Burnley. I think they could do alright. Palace need to go down. They don't even have Zaha anymore. They are going to be trash. Fulham... Let's switch those two. So the thing is that are we really going to see a shock like we did last year? I mean, Brighton shocked us. Newcastle. Who else was up there that isn't usually up there? I think Fulham was ahead of Chelsea at the end, but that's not saying much. There's 11 teams ahead of us at the end, so. But yeah, I mean, I just feel like all these teams, yes, it's definitely possible that they get this low, but there's that off chance, They find some form, they get cooking, and they're flying to the top. I think Brighton's going to be too confused with having to play a weekday match with I think they're Europa or Conference, one of the two. But having a weekday match, I think that might throw them off. And if they lose Caicedo, that's a big loss. They've already lost McAllister. I saw they might lose Matoma. It could be interesting. So Brighton probably finish in 9th. Chelsea, Tottenham, Newcastle. I think Villa's out. Villa probably gets 8. Oh man. Does Harry Kane stay at Tottenham? There's not much left. But I honestly think he might not. And if he doesn't, I could see Tottenham slipping up quite a bit. We'll keep him in 7th for now. Chelsea, honestly, I think 6 is a good spot for us. Unfortunately, I'd like to have more hope and, be oh yeah, Chelsea, come on. Easy top 4 finish. But after last year, last year was a mess. 4 coaches. This year with Pochettino, like I said, preseason we looked really good. We brought in a lot of new faces, a lot of young blood. Yeah, tons of good signings. So I do think we're going to do better than last year, but I don't know. A top 4 might be pushing it because the likes of Man City, Arsenal. United look terrible in preseason, but they should be pretty good. Those boys are definitely competing, and I just don't know if Chelsea's really ready for that next step yet. So we'll see. We'll give Pochettino some time, But 6 isn't bad, Well, it's pretty shit, but we'll take it. Does City win it again? Does City win it? As I'm recording this, it's Sunday, so Community Shield happened today. City lost in penalties after Arsenal equalized in the 101st minute or something like that. So I don't know. Obviously, Community Shield, whatever. It's a tournament, it's a trophy at the end of the day, but it's really not anything not all that. And it's the first game of the season, so I feel like the teams are never ready. So I don't know. I don't know who would beat. I don't know who would win over City is the thing. I feel like City's just the ones that. They've won 5 years in a row now or something. Will Liverpool be back? I don't think Liverpool will be back. They're going to have a good squad for sure. Good squad, good chemistry. But they lost their GOAT, Thomas Milner. So I don't see them sticking around. No, I'm just kidding. They brought in some good signings, so they definitely could be good. Does Van Disney have another flop season, or is he back to his top form? I don't know. I don't think they get 2nd though. We'll just put him in 4th for now. Newcastle being up here is pissing me off because yes, they're in the Champions League, and yes, they're cracked. But are they really going to do it again? Does Trippier have that captain in him to bring him along? United with the hog, the Baldy. Does he cook this season? They just got Højlund, or however you pronounce it, the new Danish striker. Looks pretty good, pretty young. Arsenal, they signed Havertz. They signed Declan. They're gonna be good. They're gonna be really good. Do they get? But would it really be City, Arsenal again, first and second? I don't think so. I feel like someone else is gonna compete for that. I don't think Arsenal's gonna have the run that they had. Newcastle being up here is like I'm back in the blue. I'm back in the blue. We're gonna get 5th, the big 5, and then I think United will be there for Arsenal, or will beat Arsenal. But I don't know. Didn't they play and they lost? I don't know. It is just a prediction at the end of the day, so like who really cares? But it'd be cool to be a little correct. United's in the Champions League too. I kind of like their chances though. Not in the Champions League, definitely not in the Champions League, but I feel like they could pull some strings. They got a lot of players is the thing. They have a lot of rotation, which is good. Arsenal, that's what they lacked. Now they have a little bit more, but I still don't feel like they have that much. And with them playing Champions League for the first time in forever, they're gonna be gassed after playing 3 games a week. I think we might stick it with this. I look like the biggest bot doing this, but I kind of like it. I think that's what we're gonna go with, guys. So, to wrap it up, top 4 finishes. Man City, first place, yet again. Second place, Man United. Third place is Arsenal, and 4th place is Liverpool. We'll see what happens, but I think that's a pretty good top 4. I think has a good possibility. We got Chelsea and Tottenham for the Europa League spots. We gotta be back, not back all the way, but we gotta have something to fight for and something to prove. So I think Chelsea gets 5th. We're gonna run it back from 12th to 5th. I mean, shoot. But we got Newcastle playing in the Conference League. Aston Villa gets 8th. Brighton gets 9th. Brentford 10th. 11th is Fulham. 12th is Burnley. Wolverhampton finishes 13th. West Ham United 14th. Everton gets 15th. Nottingham Forest gets 16th. Crystal Palace gets 17th. And the boys going down to the Championship, relegated, is going to be Bournemouth, Sheffield, and Luton Town. 2 teams that just got promoted, and 1 team that got promoted, I believe, the year before. And that's how it's going to finish, guys. Let me know what you think of my prediction. Hopefully this year is going to be better than last year. Hopefully I get more teams correct. And let me know who you guys think is going to win the league, who's going down, who's top 4, all that good stuff. I'll catch you guys in another video soon, and peace.